Hi everyone, my name is José Luis and I'm a student of gastronomy. Today you will learn how to prepare a Spanish dish, very recognized on Spain. One of the most famous Spanish tapas called Patatas Bravas. It's not just a recipe video. Today you will learn some history about Spain and how actually the potatoes connect centuries of stories from Roman Empire and discovery of America and how these are social implicated on the food. So let's get started with ingredients now. The ingredients that we are gonna use today are parsley, some red bell pepper, potato, onion, flour, paprika, chicken stock, olive oil, pepper and salt. But first of all, the mise en place. And then we have the mise en place. We are preparing all the ingredients to just cook. For the potato, I just want to give it a crispy sense. So here we have the potato and I cut it into rectangular cut. For potato, I wanted to give it a rectangular cut and then we are going to give it a fry. First is the first. So in the fryer, we are going to add the potatoes and we are leave it until get a crispy sense, just like 10 minutes I think. While potatoes are ready, we are going to prepare in the sauce, the Bravas sauce. First we need to heat the pan with some olive oil. In the actuality, it's normal thing that in Spain think that potatoes are 100% Spanish, but they actually came from America in the 16th century. Back then, Europe were terrified of them. Historians tell that something called omnivore paradox, because humans love trying new foods, but we are also afraid to prove new things because they think that they were poisoned, just like tomatoes on Italy that they think that it was some poison. But this time in Spain and all this area of Europe, they think that potatoes were poison. For decades, people in Spain just only use potato for plants as decoration or food for animals, just like pork. Imagine that. Until hunger, just like the people with less money needed to eat, but they finally get forced of taste them. Now, when the pan is also hot, we are going first off at the cut onion. And then it is. Using olive oil is an Asian tradition that Mediterranean and the Romans and Greeks considered bread, like wine, like olive, as symbols of civilization. If you didn't cook with oil in that times, you were considered a barbarian. Now let's make the famous brava. We first add the onion cooked in the olive oil. While this is seasoning, just like this, on slow heat, we are adding some of the pepper, and the spicy paprika. We are going to mix it up, mix it up. Sauce is an authentic Madrid-style brava, but doesn't use tomatoes as we use flour, broth, and hot paprika. While while the ingredients are as well as good, we add then the flour, giving like a kind of velouté with chicken stock and flour. This is where the Eastern influence comes. In the during Middle Age, Spain was a mix of three cultures, just like Muslims, the Arabic culture, and the Andalus brought in love of exotic spices. Years later, when Spanish explorers, just like the American explorers, sailed to the world looking for spices, cloves, peppers, in America instead, they brought them back, dried them, invented paprika, so the spicy kick of the sauce is a literal bridge between Asia or Europe and America. And just like this, we add some of the flour and try to cook the the flour. While we are mixing, the flour is already cooked. Then we add the chicken stock. And then back for the potatoes. For the perfect finish, we turn on the heat up to the maximum for the last minute. And this creates a beautiful cape of crunchy golden potato. So look at this, it's just like a pillow, crunchy. Imagine. Listen, listen. Mmm, delicious. We're going to add these potatoes and then the sauce in the upside. Now you will need your your favorite base for the mixer and your hand mixer. Then we add the sauce. Another fact, the traditional sauce doesn't use tomatoes just because inspired by medieval Arabic and Jewish cooking techniques. In medieval Spain, Jews and Muslim families couldn't eat pork lard, so they perfect use the art of making rich, thick sauces using only olive, flour, and spices, just like Bravas sauce. Now, when were actually invented? History said that this dish were invented in the 50s in the working class bar areas in Madrid. This was created as a cheap and delicious snack for workers. And here is a secret. The tavern owners loved making the sauce extra spicy just because it made customers thirsty, so they will buy more beer and wine or to buy more beverage for as the thirsty. And look this sauce. Mmm. And here is my preparation, patatas a la brava. And for today, I think I learned many things for Spain about ingredients or recipes, like how the immigration helps Spain and the world of America for make what Spain dishes are made of today. Uh, all the spices bring for India from America, that help Spain like cuisine is today. I think this recipe is most famous about the Arabic, Jewish, and also America that is important in this part. So I hope you enjoy this recipe with me, and let's try it again. Thank you.